Hello and welcome to the Daily Insight. My name is Seda, and in today's meditation, we will explore what happens when we let go of the meditator. I invite you to find a comfortable position, one which allows your body to fully relax and let go. Close your eyes and begin by breathing completely out through your mouth until you've exhaled every last drop of breath. Now breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. And breathe out through your mouth for 8 seconds. While it may sound bewildering to a mind that is programmed to see, our goal today is to let go of doing. We will not be practicing any technique, but endeavoring to discover the peace that is here before we go looking for it. We are returning to our natural, uncontrived state. When we let go of the meditator, we give ourselves space to reconnect with the body. What happens when we surrender fully to the present moment? What happens when we let go of effort, focus, and striving, and simply rest in being? Take a moment now to check in for yourself. Am I surrendering fully to this moment? Allow your body to melt into this experience. Rest your bones, rest your heart, rest your mind. Give your body permission to fully uncoil and unwind. Give the seeking mind a break. As you let go of more and more effort, you may discover points of tension, points of energetic holding and resistance. This is perfectly natural. Feel into them and ask, can I let this experience be as it is? Can I allow this too to be as it is? No need to change it or force it to flow. Can I give up my fight with reality? Can I give up my resistance to this moment? And as you let go, you may discover that surrender opens up further and further. You may discover deeper layers of holding. Allow those to be as well. Let go deeper and deeper. As you let go of more effort and control, you're creating the space to discover a natural openness, a spacious awareness. Notice how this field of awake presence is always available, asking nothing of you. It does not ask for striving or effort. You do not have to attain it. You only need to look here, now, with an open innocence. What do you find? Pure, effortless peace. Always here, always available. Notice how effortlessly this space arises. This gift is grace. And the nature of grace is that we do not have to earn it. It is our birthright as human beings. The only requirement is our willingness to open and receive it fully. When the mind comes in to ask questions, notice that too. But keep watching. What happens when we let go of control, of striving, of the meditator? Listen with your whole body to the answer. Notice that the space exists without strain and without effort. We are naturally awake. This quiet space does not resist any experience. The silence that we are has no argument with reality. It simply witnesses. The mind can't understand it or make sense of it. It may chime in and ask how it can help. Let the mind know that it's not needed here. we are making just enough effort to let go of effort. But our movement is always in the direction of less and less effort, into the peace which surpasses all understanding. Our life force has learned an ancient habit of resistance, of conquest and striving. It has done its very best to keep us safe, to help us survive, and to create the illusion of a separate self. I invite you now to thank this force for doing its best to help you all these years. It's done a great job of fighting wars against non-existent enemies, of seeking the peace that it already is, of resisting the deep rest it so sorely longs for. Allow it now to take a break. It's in need of a long overdue vacation. Instead, allow yourself to lose, to be conquered, to be had. Drop the old identities, the labels, and the stories. What happens when we rest here, simply being? Open, innocent, and free. What happens when instead of seeking to create and earn what we are, we simply remember it? I invite you to let your attention drop down even more deeply into this field of being, the field of aliveness in your body. Let the thoughts come and go, and find out what else is here. What does it feel like to let yourself be nothing? To know that there's nothing required of you, nothing you need to do or become. You have full permission to simply rest in the darkness and stillness of what you are. Allow yourself to be caught by a hunter of this magnitude, to become a wave returning to the headwaters of its source. Let yourself be lovingly held. I invite you to go nowhere with me, to allow your attention to really sink into this experience of being, to drop the sense of orientation in time and place, because, as the great poet Nayyirah Waheed reminds us, where you are is not who you are. For this little while, let yourself dance in this space. A soap bubble in the sky. Everything you ever knew yourself to be can wait. You are unadorned, undefined, going nowhere, back in the primordial womb. How completely innocent you are of the world, a mystery unto yourself, an alive, spacious presence. What does it feel like to be without effort? Allow yourself to sit as the answer. Stillness, noticing stillness. Leaving everything behind but just this. Placing all your hard-won knowledge at the altar of this breathtaking emptiness. Allow this field to take what no longer serves you, to wash it out of your prying hands. Allow it to do what it will one day inevitably do, leave you empty. Empty of your ideas, your beliefs, your story of you, the other, and of life. Simply acknowledge what has been carrying you all this time. Allow yourself to soften, to dissolve the hardness of your striving. Allow yourself to be without an agenda. For now, you are the target. Let yourself be had. You may have worked long and hard to cultivate a self-image as someone above or below, good or bad, a spiritual, diligent, and earnest meditator. But these identities feel clunky now. They only get in the way of seeing the beauty that you already are. What does it feel like to blossom into this knowing? To flower as this primordial peace at the core of existence. It may be a revelation to discover that all which the meditator is seeking the peace, presence, and joy of being is right here, already. Your uncontrived, natural state. I wish you a beautiful day full of the peace that you are.